Hi, everybody. All right, you just heard the story, Make Way for Ducklings. You heard it for the first time today. Did you like it? Think to your head, I can't see you, so you can just think, would you give it a 1? You didn't really like it. A 2? Yeah, you kind of liked it. Or a 3? You really liked the story. It's a little bit longer than the other stories that we've heard, but I kind of like this story. All right. Today we're going to learn about characters. Okay? So think to yourself about what is a character in a story. We've learned about this before. A character is it's a person. Sometimes it can be an animal. Sometimes it could even be a thing. But this person or thing or animal typically is able to talk, right? You get to learn about them in the story. They're who the story is about. So I'm going to show you this. We're not only going to learn about characters, we're going to learn how to describe a character. How to describe a character this week. Okay, this says we can describe a character's physical traits by talking about what we see with our eyes and what's on the outside. Or we can describe a character's personality traits by talking about what they say, do, think, and feel. This will help us understand what they're like on the inside. All right, we're going to kind of focus more on personality traits today. We're going to focus on what's on the inside of a character, how they act, what they say, what they do. That's going to help us understand what the character thinks about and how he feels. Okay? So, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a character from the story. So, let's think about who are our characters. Well, we have, I'll write this way. We have Mr. Mallard. Can you think of any other characters? Pause this video for a second and see if you can think of all the other characters from our story. Okay, hopefully you've thought of some more. We also have Mrs. Mallard. We have the police officer. I think his name was Michael. And we have all of the ducklings. I'm not going to write all of their names. There's a lot of them. Did you notice how all of their names rhymed? I thought that was kind of funny. So these are the characters from our story. There are a few other characters that we hear talk maybe just like once, but we don't know a lot about those characters. We know a lot more about these characters. They talk a lot more. They're in the story a lot. Okay, if we have a character that we only see like one time, we're not going to worry about them too much. So we're going to pick a character to write about today. And we're going to describe their personality traits. Okay, so I'm going to do an example with Mr. Mallard. I'm going to help you to understand how to describe Mr. Mallard's personality. You are then going to pick a different character to describe their personality. So first, I just want you to listen. I'm going to leave Mr. Mallard on the board. And I'm going to think about, well, what does Mr. Mallard do? Mr. Mallard